Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the balance sheet of ATP production in aerobic oxidation of glucose. Balance sheet of ATP production in aerobic respiration or oxidation of glucose. Dear students, aerobic respiration involves four steps. First step glycolysis, second step oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvic acid, third step in Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle, fourth step in electron transport system. But here only three steps are in to be formation of ATP. So in there some of the chemical reactions are here. So first one, in aerobic respiration, the first step are here glycolysis. So glycolysis involves 10 biochemical reactions or 10 enzymes, but only to be formation of ATP molecules, some of the substrates. So dear students, first step are here glycolysis. So now ATP produced by substrate level phosphorylation. So between of the bis-phosphoglyceric acid to phosphoglyceric acid to be formation of 2 ATP molecules, and phosphoenolpyric acid to pyruvic acid to be formation of 2 ATP molecules. Totally 4 ATP molecules are formed substrate level phosphorylation. ATP produced by substrate level phosphorylation. Totally 4 ATP formed by substrate level phosphorylation. And next coming to ATP consumed for the phosphorylation of glucose to glucose 6-phosphate and fructose to fructose 6-phosphate. Glucose to glucose 6-phosphate and fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate to be consumed 2 ATP molecules. So totally how many ATP molecules to be net gain? So 2 ATP molecules. Net gain of ATP molecules, that is called 2 ATP molecules. Where substrate level phosphorylation are here 2 plus 2 4 ATP minus consumed ATP molecules are here 2 ATP. So totally net gain of ATP molecules are here plus 2 ATP molecules. That is equal to 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2 ATP molecules. Net gain of ATP molecules, that is 2 ATP molecules. And second one here, ATP from NADH generated in glycolysis. So dear students, so NADH generated in glycolysis between of the glycerol triphosphate to 1,3-bisphosphoglyceric acid to be formation of 2 NADH. So each one to 2 ATP. So hence 2 2 that equal to 4 ATP. 2 2 that equal to 4 ATP. Why? Because each one to 2 ATP. So that equal to how many ones? 2 ones. So 2 ones. So 2 2 that equal to 4 ATP. 2 2 that equal to 4 ATP. So ATP gain from glycolysis in the presence of oxygen. How many net gain of ATP molecules? Total 6 ATP molecules. Where? So 4 ATP plus 2 ATP, that equal to 6 ATP. Okay, here net gain of ATP that equal to 2 ATP and ATP from NADH generated in glycolysis, so 4 ATP. Totally how many ATP molecules for the glycolysis? Totally 6 ATP. 6 ATP, that is ATP gain from glycolysis in the presence of oxygen. This is a first step in aerobic respiration, that is glycolysis. Second step in aerobic respiration, that is oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvic acid. First step glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm or cytosol of the cell, but the second step and third step occurs in the mitochondrial matrix. Now oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvic acid. So between of the pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A, pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A. This is a connecting link between glycolysis formation of 2 NADH, but each work 3 ATP. So how many NADH? 2 NADH. How many works? 2 works. So 2 works that equal to 2 3 6 ATP. 2 3 6 ATP. So in second step aerobic respiration to be formation of how many ATP molecules? 6 ATP. In aerobic respiration first step how many ATP molecules are formed? 6 ATP. In aerobic respiration second step how many ATP molecules are formed? 6 ATP. Similar are here 6 plus 6. Next coming to in aerobic respiration third step, that is Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle or TCA cycle. So now first one ATP produced by substrate level phosphorylation. So substrate level phosphorylation between succinyl coenzyme A to succinic acid. Succinyl coenzyme A to succinic acid to be formation of only 2 ATP molecules. So in this 2 ATP molecules instead of GTP, adenosine triphosphate instead of GTP, guanosine triphosphate. Not clearly seen of ATP molecules, not are included ATP, only including of the GTP, but similar of ATP. Second one here, ATP from NADH. How many NADH are found in their Krebs cycle? 6 NADH. So each work 3 ATP molecules are here. So 6 NADH are between of the first one isocitric acid to orthosuccinic acid to be formation of 2 NADH. So that equal to 2 3 6 ATP. Second one here alpha ketoglutarate acid to succinyl coenzyme A to be formation of 2 NADH. So hence 2 3 6 ATP. And next one malic acid to orthosuccinic acid to be formation of 2 NADH. So that equal to 2 1 2 3 6 ATP. Totally how many NADH? 6 NADH. 2 plus 2 that equal to 6 NADH. How many ATP molecules? 6 plus 6 plus 6 that equal to 18 ATP molecules. ATP from NADH generated 18 ATP molecules. 18 ATP molecules. Okay now? 18 ATP molecules. Third one here ATP from FADH. FADH2 between of the succinic acid to fumaric acid. So how many NADH are generated? 2 NADH are generated. Each work 2 ATP, not 3 ATP. Only NADH. One NADH equal to 3 ATP. Especially second step and third step. That is the oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvic acid or pyruvic acid decarboxylation. Third step Krebs cycle. One NADH equal to 3 ATP. In Krebs cycle, but one FADH equal to 2 ATP. So hence how many NADH? How many works? 2. 2 2 4 ATP. Total glycolysis, total Krebs cycle, total citric acid cycle. How many formation of ATP molecules? That is equal to 24 ATP molecules. Okay now. ATP produced by substrate level phosphorylation net gain of ATP in both respiration. Both respiration for 1 mole of glucose that equal 38 ATP molecules.